how to leverage technology in enhancing efficient cargo delivery in the West African sub-region. So we had in the studios the CEO of Cars Brokers in the person of Eugene Oheme, who has been telling us, the role that his outfit has been playing to ensure efficient cargo delivery in the West African sub-region. Let's take a listen.
You wouldn't have come up with this particular solution if you didn't identify any challenges in cargo delivery across West Africa.
That's true.
So tell us, what are the current challenges that we are grappling with in the sub-region in terms of our quest to effectively deliver cargo?
Okay. So the challenges are numerous, but we'll focus on the ones which is related to technology. We are not here to talk about roads and all those ones.
Right.
There's limited access to technology if it comes to cargo delivery in the sub-region.
Right.
Also, the industry is highly fragmented. Several drivers operating in silos. Also, we have environmental issues, carbon emission, because driver routes are not well planned. Hence, the driver just move around and they are just emitting carbon dioxide. And that's very, very dangerous for the sub-region.
Right. So those are some of the challenges that you've observed in our quest to deliver effectively cargo across West Africa.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So let me find out from you, the cargo trucking market, how popular is it in our part of the world?
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for the question. It's highly patronized because most of our cargoes are being moved by road. Hence, all our cargoes moving by roads are being conveyed by drivers.
Right.
Hence, this industry is highly patronized and very, very viable. But because of its disorganized nature, we are not seeing how effective and potential this industry can serve to this industry.
When you say disorganized, what do you mean?
For instance, in Ghana, about 70% of truck drivers are being owned individually. If I say individually, more or less like owner-operators.
Okay.
So we have a driver who owns one car.
I have my own truck and I drive it myself? Is that
Yes,
what you mean?
so those are called the owner-operators. And then we have a fraction of them who are independent drivers. So you are not the owner, but someone is the owner. But he might have just about 2 or 3 trucks running around the port. And then we have transport companies. So there are about 3 of them: owner-operators, independent drivers, and trucking companies working around the port. And before I answer your question, you asked yourself, what is technology? Technology in its simplest form is just the application of scientific knowledge for practical processes in an industry. That's all what it's about. So what science are we applying in this industry to enhance the activities? Supply chain or logistics, we may say, have 2 turns, where you look at time and then you look at money.
Right.
If you are not optimizing some of the activities here, when you keep your cargo at the port, it calls for cost. So the last mile cargo delivery is what we are looking at.
Right.
Exactly. Thank you.
Okay. So let's come to Ghana. You've been in operation for 2 years. Is it in Ghana or across West Africa?
Okay, so we are doing Ghana and some of the landlocked countries, because most of these landlocked countries ply their route through Tema.
Yes.
So we also serve some of these landlocked countries, Burkina, Mali, and Niger.
Niger, that's a transit.
Exactly. Exactly. Currently.
What's the patronage like? Do you face any resistance from most of these operators, the truck operators?
At first, it was very new to the drivers because they are not too familiar with this tech business. You go to them and then all what he tells you is, I just need business. I don't want any app. So we have to re-engineer all the system and put them into WhatsApp. But at the back end, we have a TMS that runs through and then manage the freight forwarders who are posting the load and then the drivers who are finding the loads.
Right.
So our system is very simple. We are focused on the freight forwarder. We are focused on the truck driver.
Right.
So truck drivers are serving the supply, which is being generated by this freight forwarder, which is the demand.